guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have something quite special actually. I got lucky and got my hands on the new Strandberg Boden Essential. And I wanted to talk about some specs for this, so hopefully you guys will get some honest opinion of mine on this guitar. Perhaps you were considering it, and few words why you should, in my opinion. I'll just focus on the main things I find the most important. So the first thing is, as you can see, this is the only Strandberg that has no multi-scale. So it's really a cool addition to the lineup of guitars, considering that some people are, I think at least, some people are afraid of the multi-scale guitars, and I'm fully aware of why, because that might seem uncomfortable. I disagree, but this is something that needs some time to get used to. But this one has a full 25.5-inch scale, so it's a cool thing to see, that if you wanted a lightweight guitar, because this is like seriously lightweight, it weighs probably like around 2 kilos. I think it's 2.1 kilos. So it's really lightweight, and it has the body is not chambered. So unlike those high-end Strandberg guitars, I mean, most of them are pretty high-end, and this is the most affordable one. But I'll get back to it in a second. Some of those more expensive guitars have the chambered body, which means basically that the body has, as the name would suggest, some chambers inside, and it's a bit more lightweight, and this one is not, and it's still really, I could easily carry it all day and feel nothing at all. I've been playing with it for, like, this is the second day I've been playing with it, and I found pretty much no flaws that I would really mind. And I'm really picky, so keep in mind that I would really be mad at some issues if the guitar would had any. So the first thing, the fretwork. Probably some of you might have heard that Strandberg guitars have some issues with fret ends, and fortunately for me, I haven't experienced a lot of that in those guitars. And with this one, no sharp edges at all. Like, it's really great. No issues at all, and those are actually stainless steel frets, so this is quite cool, considering the fact that it's a budget guitar. So not all manufacturers have those mounted on the guitars. Probably most of them are nickel. Those high-end Strandbergs, I mean the more expensive ones, have those stainless steel frets, sorry, and this one still has them. One thing I like probably the most about this guitar is this roasted maple neck. It's really freaking gorgeous. I mean, it's a cool addition to those bland maple necks. I mean, I don't have anything against them, but if you have many guitars, like I do have a couple, and all of them, unlike those that have some finish on it, but if you have a natural neck, this is really something cool, and I like it. Maybe I get too excited about this, but this one really looks cool. Oh yeah, all of those guitars are made in Indonesia, but as I said, I haven't found any issues about them, so you will probably have no issues with them if you would end up picking one. So yeah, the neck profile is still Ender neck, the same one you would experience when you would, like, for instance, buy a NX metal series. This is exactly the same profile, exactly the same body shape. The bridge is different. It's actually not what's it called? It's not military grade aluminium, but it's cast zinc actually. But one thing I like it a bit more than the one I have on my 8-string guitar, is that the bridge has I believe it's called a base plate. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it is a base plate, whatever it's called, that it doesn't really matter. But those saddles are actually mounted on top of the bass plate. Unlike all the others, all the other Strandberg guitars, the ones with this with the fixed bridge actually don't have the bass plate, so those saddles are directly mounted to the body. And what I have experienced that sometimes they need some work to be aligned properly, but this is not the case. This is really, really great. I haven't found any issues at all. It's the maintenance is slightly has changed with those saddles. They look a bit different, and they require a bit different tools than before. So if you would have the multi-tool they were adding to those other guitars, it would probably, some of it would work, some of it would not, but yeah, they actually, as with all the Strandberg guitars, you also have the tools needed with the purchase of this guitar. So both the bridge and the string lock is, as you can see, it's black, obviously, and it's cast zinc. So yeah, and it looks exactly as cool as the other ones. So yeah, the rosewood fretboard, really great looking. It's really cool to see that, even though that some of the guitars Strandberg is making are actually have the Richlight fretboard, which is also cool. It looks like ebony, but it's actually not wood at all. Never mind. But this one is rosewood, and it's really good looking, in my opinion at least. You have the luminlay dots, which is a cool addition. Still with the budget guitar, depending on your budget, but it's the most affordable in the Strandberg lineup. And both the side dots and the markers on the fretboard are actually luminlay dots, as far as I remember. And you have the volume control, tone control, and the 5-way switch. So it's pretty ordinary on this side. Obviously, you have the humbucking, split, two of them. Probably, if I remember correctly, this one is split and this one is full, and then you have this one in split and humbucking on the neck. Yeah, pretty regular. This is really comfortable. So it's really the input jack is located so that it won't bother you no matter how you sit with the guitar. You could sit with it like that, like this. It doesn't really matter. It's always pretty much comfortable. So what else could I say? Oh yeah, those pickups are made by Strandberg. Strandberg custom pickups, something like that, and they I believe they might have a little less output than some other guitars they have, but I mean, I played death metal mostly, and I haven't found any issues with that. They pack a punch. Very versatile sound. I don't really remember what the body is made from. Let me check. This is really pathetic, but fuck that. So it's yeah, it's really Meranti. I'm not really sure how to read that. So it's some kind of exotic wood. Not that I do believe that the tone wood theory, but if you do, feel free to believe further. I mean, it could be concrete. If it would be lightweight and it would sound, I don't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me. But this one is really lightweight, and that's what I like the most about these guitars. So yeah, Meranti body, whatever, and yeah, it's really cool. Let's see, let's hear some sounds. Okay, I'll just put the recording on a bit further. So let's hear some sounds. guys, this is it. Would I recommend that? Most definitely. It's really affordable. It's around 1,000 euros, I believe, depending on the shop you have around you. You can check wiretunes.pl. It's actually a Polish shop, so if you live in Warsaw, you can just drop by, say hello, and check those guitars they have in stock. Actually, this one is from those guys. Shout out to the Wiretunes crew. They hooked me up with this one. And yeah, and if you have any possibility to check it out, I would strongly advise to do so, because this is a great addition, and I'm seriously waiting for a 7-string. It's really, I really do like the multi-scale guitars, Strandberg multi-scale guitars to be specific, and but this one is really a cool addition to the lineup, as I said before, and seriously, this is something worth considering, since it doesn't feel like a budget guitar at all. Like, the fretwork is nice. The frets are stainless, so they are, as they say, pretty much immortal. The bridge is fine. The light, it's lightweight, and the gig bag. Let me show you the gig bag as well. It's a bit thinner than the other ones. It's slightly thinner, but it's really comfy. So if you travel a lot with your guitar, as I do, it's really something cool, because mostly when I travel by train or by bus, this is something that doesn't remind me of itself all the time. So if you carry a heavy guitar, not that those heavy guitars are really bad. I have a few Ibanez guitars, Schecters. Some of them are really heavy. I love them to death, but seriously, they're so fucking heavy. This is really a cool change, and yeah. So not to beat around the bush, that's all, and hopefully see you soon. Next time, I'll try not to take so much time before the next video. Hopefully you see some new updates from me. And yeah, and by the way, check the Wiretunes YouTube channel. It will be growing soon. Then you might end up seeing me there sometime soon. So yeah, stay tuned, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.